Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Welcome to the Six Bugle Podcast. I'm your host, Rudy Ruiz, and we have our very special friend here once again, Christy Hensler. Christy, how are you?
Hello, I'm good.
Good,
I
good.
am. I always forget to think of my answer for that before we
Oh,
get
you're
on
fine,
here.
man. We can't all be
No,
gems, right?
I'm doing well. I'm excited. We got only by the time this airs, like 2 weeks till.
Yeah, just
So
right around the
I'm
corner.
yes, it's hard to believe.
I know the summer is gone. They're already talking about pumpkin spice lattes now.
I
Yeesh.
yes.
Can I finish? Can I have my summer? Finish my summer first?
Yeah,
Jeez.
Matt brought me some pumpkin spice creamer home the other day. I'm like, tis the season.
Yeah, I like it, but let me finish my summer.
Yes,
Let's get through Labor Day,
at
right?
least get through Labor Day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we're excited. We've been visiting the farmers market recently, Martha and I, and we've been getting some of the vendors there to donate some
Oh, fun.
beverages for the Six Bugle, right? And the conference, and they've been very generous. So we got a lot of surprises for the conference, and
Nice.
one great big surprise. But I'm not going to mention it right now, but it's going to be a big surprise for those who are attending. So. Uh, huge, huge. We've got a lot of attendees. We've got
A
quite a
lot of
few.
states represented.
Yeah, we got nine
Yeah.
states represented this year. We broke the
Nice.
record from eight of last year. Of course, Ohio, Michigan, Illinois are going to be there again, and Kentucky also. We also have our friends from Illinois who are coming back, but and
Mhm.
also New Hampshire. We have our friends from New Hampshire coming back, but the new ones this year are South Dakota, North Dakota, and even California. What do you think about that?
That's awesome. I want to move to South Dakota so I can pick their brain.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah,
Yes.
it's pretty nice out there. A lot of
Nice.
history, a lot of open land out there.
So
Yeah,
South
I mean,
Dakota, North Dakota, and California. That's awesome.
yeah. So I have a lot of contacts throughout the country, and they all say the same thing. They like what we're doing here at the Six Bugle, and we might even be able to expand around the U.S. So it's something that we're thinking about for the very near
We
future.
need a bus tour, I'm telling you.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. Take,
My
bring
RVing days haven't prepared me for this.
bring all of our friends with us, right? Yeah, we'll share our wisdom. Yeah,
It's
not a bad deal. So, of course, we want to prepare for that, right? So, we want to talk
yes.
about, so today we want to talk about what something very special. And basically, the theme is come ready, your guide to getting the most of our time together, because it's all about networking and getting together with old friends and making new friends. And now we're going to have even more opportunity to make new friends and expand our resources, not just in a Great Lakes area but even out East Coast and the West Coast, we have
Mhm.
both coasts covered.
Both, yes.
Yeah, yeah. And now we just got to start filling in between. So it's all about helping ourselves to grow, to get more contacts, to get more information. And we've got some great speakers lined up. So we're looking forward to it. So, being the specialist that you are, and what we typically cover. So, how do you want to, what do you want to cover that's going to talk about how to be better prepared?
Yeah, I want to cover three keys to pre-conference preparation and then three keys for during the conference. And I'll probably hit on these during the conference keys when we
Okay.
kick off on Wednesday too, again. But and these are going to be simple, but I encourage you to do them because it's all about being intentional so we can all get the most out of this and make it, worth our while and not just kind of show up and just hope for the best. So
Right.
the first one is set your intention. And we give you two questions to ask yourself before you come. And I would encourage you to write these down. I would love to hear the answers to them if you want to comment them or email them to us or put them in the Facebook group or whatever. But
Yeah.
what would make this conference worth it for you? And this answer is going to be different for every person because some of you are coming there maybe to just feel like you have a community of people. Some of you are coming there to learn something. Some of you, there's different reasons, but really ask yourself what would make it worth it for you. And then I want you also to ask yourself, fast forward 3 months from now, and what would need to happen at this conference for you to look back and say, well, that weekend or that week really changed everything for me, or that really changed this part of my life, or this part of my career, or this part of my mindset, or whatever it is. And so this doesn't have to be some long drawn out, you don't need to light candles and sit in the corner for 35 minutes and meditate on these, but just ask yourself and write down what comes up. Don't overjudge it or overthink it. Just
Right.
and like I said, feel free to share that with us too. You want to
Yes.
add anything to that point, Rudy?
No, yes. It's And that's what we're all about. And once our attendees come, they always leave with something new, something fresh, something enlightening. And we
Yes.
even had, like we talked about before, was I didn't realize I need this. And
Yes.
so they come to the realization is that there are some things in here that they didn't even expect. So I know we blew
Mhm.
their mind that way. So no, these are very good. And you're right. It's good to do that to reflect on yourself.
Yes.
Also, think about things that you can relate back to your fire chiefs or,
Hmm.
your HR directors to demonstrate to them this was a good investment that they made, right?
Right.
Not just paying for the registration or your travel, but the time that they invested in you to go
To
out and
send you.
right, and get some of this information, not just for yourself, because it's all about building yourself, right? But we
Right.
also talk about the material that you can take back to your
Yes.
department, to your fire chiefs, to your firefighters, and more importantly, to your community, because we want
Hmm.
you to be the best that you can possibly be. So, if and like Christy said, you don't have to share everything, but think about a piece that you can share with those
Hmm.
folks so that they can say, "Hey, we did a good thing by investing in you. It's not an expense, right? It's an
Yes.
investment." And that's what we're all about here. Very good points. I like that.
Yeah. And that's kind of shifts me into the second point is shift from consumer to participant in your head before you ever get there. So instead of asking, what will I get from this? I want you to start asking, how will I show up? and that and that puts you in a mindset of growth, in a mindset of participation, because the difference with the people that leave here inspired, transformed, growth is how they're going to show up, how they're going to participate, because everybody just sitting in the seat isn't going to get the same aha moments or the same transformation if they're not actively participating. So I just want you to shift that mindset from consumer to participant for this event.
Right. No, that's very good. And that's going to be beneficial for the others that are attending to
Yes.
bring your skills and your to the game.
Yes.
What we're doing this year, Christy, is we're asking the attendees to provide a headshot and also a brief bio, so that
Nice.
we can put it into the
Put it in a
right. So because we're
okay.
going to have a lot of free time before the actual conference starts
Hmm.
to do icebreakers, introductions, and things
Hmm.
like that. So, and we'll send the program out to each individuals before the event.
Nice.
Last
Okay.
year, we would have them at the event. We want you to be able to have it, and you can print it out if you want, but we're going to have our own copies as well. But you have it before the event so you can study who else is there, what their background is,
Yes.
things like that, and and get a picture in your mind of what they look like, so that it's kind of like a pre-introduction type of thing.
Yes.
So now you can say, oh, they like to go fishing. I like to go
Right.
fishing. And then now you have something that you can talk about.
Yeah, and this isn't part of my presentation, but so if you're waiting to sign up, go do that now because they're going to
Yeah.
have to print this book so you can be in the book
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
mail it before. So, like, time is of the essence. Pause this video and go
Absolutely.
to the website and sign up. So,
Right.
Um, yes,
No, that's
but
very good.
yeah. And then the third point in, getting prepared pre-conference is just prepare to be vulnerable. And I know that's kind of a scary word even for somebody like myself. I don't, and I just want you to come prepared. And most of you that have been here before are awesome at this. You know what to expect. I promise you, if you're new, this is going to be an environment of safety. It's going to be an environment that you are going to feel perfectly, accepted, safe. I just want you to come as you are and prepare to be where you're at so that you
Yes.
can get the most out of this and engage. And we're gonna set that scene for you. We're gonna provide that psychological safety in that environment so that you feel like you can show up who you are and actually get something out of it.
Right.
So
A judgment-free zone.
yes,
Definitely.
yes,
And that's how, when you become vulnerable like that. And I know there's a better word for that is when you become prepared for that.
mhm,
You get out of your comfort zone and now you're into your growth zone. And
right,
that's what we're here for. We're here to grow and
yes,
share some. And I tell you what, in the past, we've had some people share some very intimate
hmm,
experiences. And
yes,
we close the doors. We don't, let anybody outside
hmm,
in and provide with
hmm,
support and hugs and tears. Yeah,
yes,
I've even come to the point where I'm really feeling
hmm,
what they're experiencing, and that's how you become closer friends.
Yes. And then once you so do those three things before you get to the conference. They don't need to take a lot of time, but start getting your mind wrapped around that. And then when you get to the conference, my 3 points are one is engage fully. So, and I think this is important for in and out of the sessions. And y'all that have been there before are awesome at this. So I feel like I'm almost, don't need to say this, but I know that we have a lot of new people too. And I would encourage you to not just show up for the meetings and then disappear, but the magic probably is going to happen with you with somebody over dinner, or grabbing a coffee with somebody, or sitting around the fire pit, or chatting with somebody, in the hall for 10 minutes before the session starts. I want to encourage you to not just engage in the sessions, but engage, with each other outside of the sessions, because that's where, that's where conversation can be shared, aha moments can be had, those types of things.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes.
We have multiple options to do that. The evening at farmers market, that's
Yes.
always a fun time.
People like to do that.
Yeah,
Yes.
just to collaborate with each other. And then you come back and hang
Mhm.
out at the fire pit and then, have your
Yes.
conversations there too. So that's always fun. Yeah, so we're really looking forward to it.
And then two is think about how you're going to capture your insights there. So come prepared with your notebooks, pens. I want you it's not just about taking as many notes as you can and then you just stick them in a folder and, you never visit them again. But be prepared to write down things. You may even get something out of a session that's not really what the person presenting it is intending you to get, but it may come. And so be prepared to capture those things because there's going to be so much thrown at you that you'll never remember it outside of it, and so, be prepared to do that. And then just come prepared to show up well, be rested, eat well, come try to, you're coming on a Wednesday. So, try to structure your week before that. Now I know a lot of you can be cramming work in, but try to get proper rest, eat, make sure things are taken care of so that you can actually show up and be present, as your best self during those 3 days or 2.5 days so you can get the most out of this.
Yes, absolutely. And we've had nothing but positive comments about the hotel and the accommodations
Yes.
at the hotel and how the room is very comfortable and it's still fairly new. And
Mhm.
how the beds are comfortable, pillows are comfortable. And I've never, Christy, I never heard anybody say anything good about a hotel pillow. But
I agree. And I'm pretty picky about where I stay. When I stay places, I'll pay a little more because I want something clean and space. And
yeah,
this hotel really is. It's not extravagant, but it's comfortable. It's clean. Yes,
yeah.
it's. I haven't really ever heard any complaints from
I haven't
anybody
heard any.
either.
And this is going to
No.
be our fourth year. I haven't heard any complaints. And the accommodations are wonderful. The staff is out of
Yes.
state, and the management is always accommodating for us. They're always they're
Hmm.
asking how things are going and is there anything else we can do? So they're always very, very accommodating. So
Yes.
we're looking. That's why we end up going.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Yes. I agree. And the location's right there where you can walk to Kroger, or if you need something, it's
Yeah.
it's easy to get to.
You never know when you need the that little bite of chocolate, right?
I know I always end up at Kroger a couple times, usually for chocolate water and like some other random thing I didn't bring, like my toothbrush.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, we are
But
looking forward to it. We've
yes,
had some new sponsors with us this year, so we're looking
nice.
forward to that. I still got a couple sponsors that I got to get a hold of that I met in a couple weeks ago, and hopefully they're providing some good materials for us. But I'm excited. This is going to be a very
Yes, it's going to be good. The weather should cool off a little.
yeah.
I'm happy about that.
Yep.
So
A lot of old
yes,
friends coming back and a lot of new
yes,
friends that are
new
very excited
friends.
to join us. And once you come, you're family. And
Yes.
we'll always think of you that way. So we're looking forward to it. Any final thoughts, Christy?
I don't think so. I know Martha's going to be busy. She's probably already busy behind the scenes,
Yeah, we
making
were.
all the fine details that you guys get there, the gift bags and the goodies and everything. So no, I'm just looking forward to being with you, amazing humans, for a couple days, and it's going to be here before we know it. And if you're not signed up and still thinking about it, there's still time. They can still sign up, right, Rudy?
There's still time.
Yes, do
And
it.
when we kept the early bird price, no reason to change that. We
Oh,
still
nice.
have people
Okay.
that signed up after the first, and I thought, you know what? There's no
See,
reason
I didn't know
to change
that.
that.
Okay.
Let's just
Awesome.
keep it that way. And we're still getting people registered after August 1st, so it's still good. It may say early bird on there, but it doesn't matter. It's the price is
Okay.
the same. We didn't change that. Yeah, and Martha and I were working on it earlier today, working on the schedule and making sure we had all the details ironed out. But reaching out back to we reached out to the speakers earlier. We're going to reach out to them again. Everybody has confirmed twice over, so we're ready. We're ready.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah, looking.
No, just show up, get ready to come and expect a lot. This
Yeah.
conference will not disappoint.
So those of you that need transportation from the airport to the hotel, we're going to take care of you. I'm going to reach out to you soon about when your flight dates are times are, and we'll make sure we get you back in time when you leave after the on Friday. If you want to stay an extra day, you're more than welcome to do that. We'll provide you transportation on Saturday. And for those of you that are looking to register that you would need a flight, you'll be traveling to Detroit Metro. That's our closest airport. And let me know when your travel times or your arrival times are, and we'll make sure we'll give you a ride. You don't have to worry about Uber or anything like that or taxis. Don't worry about that. We'll get you here, okay? And there's no extra charge for that. All right, I'm looking forward to it. I'm
Goodness.
looking forward to seeing
Yes.
you again, bright smiley face once again, and it's always a good time, and it's always something very, very special for everybody that attends. So we're looking forward to that.
Awesome. See you all soon.
All right, we'll see you soon. Thanks again, Christy, for showing up here today, talking a little bit about what to do to be prepared, and we'll have this all typed out for you, yes, so that we can just send it to them and they can they have it written out and
Yes.
as a friendly reminder. But we'll send this out to you, and we hope to see you very, very soon. And you all take care.